state of Victoria and the city of Melbourne went through a really significant drought at the beginning of this century, what we often refer to as the Millennium Drought. It lasted for 12 years, and the inflows to our reservoirs were unprecedented in terms of how low it was. We had 100 years of inflow record, and still the inflows of this Millennium Drought was significantly lower than a 100-year record. And what we realized from that is that climate change have in fact resulted in a change in climate where the historical data can no longer provide us with a reliable means to predict and forecast future conditions. That has significant implications in terms of how we forecast and plan our future infrastructure. We know that climate change is now reaching a point where reliant on historical data would significantly compromise our ability to build resilience to future uncertainties. That clearly showed us that our cities are very vulnerable to climatic extremes, whether it's droughts or floods or heat. And the heat and the bushfire that was created also threatened the security of our water supply catchments. As a result of that, Victorian planning of our urban water resources now takes into consideration the need to build a diversity of water sources, whereby we need to look at all the water sources that are available in our city. And in fact, our cities are water supply catchments. The rain that falls in our cities are resources that we do not normally exploit. The wastewater that is generated from our cities, we do not recycle. And now we have a strategy to look at delivering stormwater harvesting and wastewater recycling.
We felt that would be a really interesting topic to talk about and share experiences and see where there are common themes that we can sort of work on together towards a solution. So it was an obvious choice. And again, urban planning, because we are standing here in, the greatest city in South America. So it's, again, a theme that stimulates. And with the challenges that São Paulo faces in urban environment and the experience that Melbourne has and regularly being voted as the best city to live in the world, it's a nice conversation piece to start looking at where there are parallels, where there can be some learning shared. And also to learn about the challenges that São Paulo faces and sort of apply the brain power to that, if you like.